Dog.
Biggest
Log. Biggers.
What? Actually. Log not like this thing.
You want to join me in the throwing a rock squad?
Know what? Log will. Let me make a thing for rocks. Throwing a rock.
I should probably actually do that too.
Well, what would a rock count as?
Range attack.
I know, but simple.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm trained in simple weapons. Cool, good.
Now, rocks are highly complicated and take on the exotic trait.
How much damage would a rock do?
D4.
D4. And plus, throwing damage, throwing things get strength.
Yep.
Correct. Yeah. Bludgeon.
That's fine. Slash suffer.
Would be everything. Probably. All right. Rock. Oh,
damn.
+1 to hit and +1 damage on that.
+1 hit, +1 damage. Wow.
Yeah, because of
Because of Sam.
Sam. Yeah, Sam, a good boy.
I hope.
So yeah, Log
That's
just
a crit.
reaches
Was that
down and
crit
just
damage?
Boom.
Hit crit. Roll crit.
Will do. Roll crit. Oh, just 8 damage. Or strike that. That would be Do you multiply Sam's bonus as well?
Yes.
And that's 10 damage. Yeah.
Ow! As you see, as it smacks away Stodier's bomb, it's still writhing at the fire damage. You see a gap. It goes closer to the core of the crystal cluster, and you throw it in, and then you hear a pretty good crack go through its entire body.
Find another rock.
All right. Oh, you're not done, right?
Yeah. This time I actually added the to hit, so 15.
15 misses.
Boo. And
Third
rock.
Nope. You would have had to draw the rock, like pick it off the ground. So.
Okay.
So I was letting you do one, and then you'd have to draw and then throw a second one.
Okay, gotcha. Then yeah, Log's going to just wait.
Yeah. All right, its turn. Everyone.
Hi.
Everyone within that radius, make me a reflex save.
So literally everyone.
Yeah.
Fucking damn it.
Does something give us a bonus on saves?
Nope, I'm unfortunately not.
Only saves versus fear. Oh,
Cree.
not like.
Why, Cree? Why?
All right. Everyone who failed a DC 20.
So everybody, literally everybody.
Everyone, move yourself 5 feet closer. Anyone who critically failed, move yourself 10 feet closer.
So that's Cree. Cree is inside it.
Correct. Cree, since you are now inside of it, you are considered immobilized. Everyone who failed, take a 10-foot circumstance penalty to movement. So
what does immobilized mean? Can I literally just not walk, or is it any movement?
Immobilized means you cannot use any action of the move trait. You are immobilized by holding something in place, so you just can't move.
Right. I can still do. I can do everything else. I just can't use my legs.
Correct. Cree, since you are inside, you don't get. Take 5 damage, piercing.
Yay.
And everyone who got dragged forward, I'm going to mark you with a red dot. Your movement speed has been reduced by 10 feet. And then for its last action, it's going to, Cree is.
It really doesn't like that Cree smacked it with a pickaxe.
It doesn't. It's very upset.
I only broke a little bit off. She hit you with fire, and he tried to.
Oh, that's shit.
Assuming.
Does that hit crit?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I don't even need to check. Yes, that's a hit.
Okay, well then take 12 damage.
So what's the rules for disabled or going down?
Well, at the moment you are dying 1. Congratulations.
So when you hit 0 hit points,
you are dying 1. You are essentially bleeding out. People can.
Oh shit! Shit! Hang on! I forgot my temporary hit points from raging.
Add those on.
I'm not quite dead yet.
Not dead yet. Yay!
We don't need to
Or
learn the
remember
dying
it was
rules.
like
Yeah.
4 temporary hit points.
Hey.
Fuck me.
All right.
And-
Sweet. Kree's not dying. Awesome.
And crits on attack rolls are still 10 over, yes?
Now is that? Yes.
It's good, he didn't crit then, that's fine.
And you know what? Last action, he's going to really tie you in place.
His big pulling thing wasn't a 2-action job?
No.
I hate him so much.
That against fortitude.
Yeah, that passes.
All right. You are considered grappled.
I guess I'll start looking up the grappled rules.
You're considered flat-footed, and you're also immobilized. So you're double immobilized. You just can't move. You're flat-footed. That's basically it.
All I can do is try to break the grapple.
No, you can still punch it. You're not pinned. You're grappled.
Right.
You can basically swing anything with that's a one-handed weapon. Yeah.
Okay.
Sam.
Okay, now I'll first of all, inspire courage. Now I'll heal Kree. Have a soothe.
You can do that at range.
Yeah, I think so. It's a 30-foot range.
Oh, good.
Soothe is.
Well.
That's actually it's gonna choose to spend its reaction on that.
Fuck. Okay, bring it, bitch. That'll just barely hit.
Now we find out if you get interrupts.
Make me a what is the rules for being interrupted in a spell?
It's a like I know that.
It's a flat check. I know that.
Pretty tough flat check as well, if I remember.
Yeah.
Like it's flat 16, I think, or something.
Okay, no, it's first edition. Oh wait, here maybe can cast a spell. Disrupting actions, such as blah blah blah. When action is disrupted, you can still use various abilities and conditions such as attack opportunity can disrupt an action. When action is disrupted, you still use the actions or reactions you committed, and you still expend any costs, but the action's effects don't occur. Blah blah blah. You lose all activities. It doesn't say if there is like a resist sort of thing attached to that. I think that's only for during a sustain an action thing. I'm not sure. What does attack opportunity say on it?
It allows you to disrupt.
I'm looking here at Sorcerer, for example, and they have a feat called Steady Spellcast, which all the casters seem to get. Confident in your technique, you don't lose concentration easily. If you have this feat and a reaction would disrupt your spellcasting, attempt a flat DC 15. If you succeed, it's not disrupted.
Okay, so it looks like it's just flat disrupted because I don't have a feat.
No, actually, if it critically hit, it would disrupt your spell, but it didn't crit, so.
Okay, so I just take damage.
Yeah.
Owie! Also heal 9. Equivalent exchange. But that's my turn.
Maria?
I don't like this thing. So, I'm 5-foot stepping again. I still can because I am an elf. I'm nimble.
Yeah. You're not below the movement requirements of 5-foot step.
And I'm once again gonna smack this thing with fire.
That sadly is gonna miss. As you go in, but oh crap, you see Kree, and you didn't want to hit him. So your spell goes wide at the last moment. Kree?
First off, what would it be to try and break the grapple?
Athletics, reflex, athletics or acrobatics?
And it's just a single action, or
Yes, with the attack trait.
with the attack trait?
So you would take iterative attack penalty if you decide to swing
Right.
afterwards.
I get ya. I mean, I don't like the idea that it might be able to pin me next turn. So I'm going to try and break the grapple with an athletics. Oh, Kree, why?
That's not enough.
This is why I shouldn't have burnt my hero point earlier. Well, I guess I'll just start fucking punching it. The bludgeoning attack, so...
So punching is an agile weapon, so it's only -4.
Oh, As opposed to the normal, like, second
-5.
attack. Right, right. With Sam's thing, that's a -3. I get an extra 3 damage, because I'm still raging. Oh, Kree.
Nope. Can't move. It grabs your other arm. Oh god.
And I punch it again. So this will be a -8? Because it's agile and it's my third attack? Or...
Yes.
Right. -7 with Sam's thing. Hey!
Oh my god!
Hey! Fuck
It's got you by one arm, and it's pulling you in. It's your part of your arms in the other thing. You swing with the other arm, and it grabs it, and it's starting to pull you in, and you just go in with a headbutt.
It just fucking... It doesn't even have a headbutt, just fucking nut it.
Fucking 18 damage. Damn.
Per cow.
And plus another 5 because of weakness.
And are you adding on Sam's bonus to damage on that? Which would be an extra 2.
I believe I was. And the rage damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
with
that's
that,
damage.
actually, Kree, with the glorious fucking headbutt of justice.
Headbutt of justice! He sort of stood there now. His arms and legs are still sort of partially encased by the crystal. He's slightly bleeding from the head from where he literally headbutted Rock. And he's just... Fucking die! God! That really hurts!
Yep, and you kind of wobble a bit from the whiplash of you pulling back your head, and you realize your legs are also encased. You can't really move them, so you kind of fumble backwards and fall down. But the crystal, now mostly separated from the main core of it, has stopped moving. But the main core does seem to be slowly growing some more little tendrils, but none of them are threatening. It seems to be just regrowing slowly.
Yeah. Good job, Kree.
Ow!
That good.
All of this for a fucking dagger!
Take 3 damage from your glorious headbutt.
I hate you.
I'm sorry, but get a hero point. There, they're happy.
Hey. Oh,
Well,
my head really hurts now.
you okay, Kree?
No!
Right.
Wanted a bloody dagger and this hurts more than it did yesterday.
It's dead at least, right?
For now, you can see it's growing again.
Rhea, can you wiggle his fingers?
Rhea
Alright.
can attempt to help him via her surgical tools because
Oh.
she's not wasting a spell slot.
I was meaning fucking bomb the rest of the crystal, but yeah.
Oh, yes, also kill the crystal. Hit that thing a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you want me to just blow it up? Because I could actually just blow it the fuck up. This is what I
That-
do.
With those two, it shatters into dust.
It's just I'd rather use cantrips or and actual resources.
Cantrips aren't real. Wake up, sheeple.
Stop being a Facebook mum.
I'm sorry, I'm getting too much into this character, clearly. That's my next character. There's some wizard in divination school that carries around an oddly shaped tablet.
Lord. Dagger?
Yeah, you're able to recover the dagger.
Which I suppose. Here you go, Log.
I need knife. Log have claw and teeth. Ah. He opens his mouth and shows.
I'm
Ah.
aware of that, but still Deer mentioned having poison.
Log not poison guy though. Sam keep knife.
Does anyone else want the dagger?
Someone better bloody want it after that.
I have character. I can use it, but it's
and-
like
And also, Biggs,
I'm-
you don't need to be trained in poison to use poison.
I know.
Okay.
I
I'm
know. It's
gonna
more log,
cast-
not a poison kind of guy.
I'm gonna cast Read Aura and see if this dagger is anything special or just a normal dagger. To be fair, if it's just a normal dagger, that might actually be really valuable because it's not some weird thing made by Blinks.
It is a normal dagger. It does seem to
Okay.
have a few like little engravings on it, but it's mostly sentimental, you think. But Yeah, it's fancy. The pommel's a bit of a crystal, but it's not magic.
I will say if it wants this, it could be good trading because it is a dagger and it's not made by the weird-haired kobold.
No, absolutely. It's just for now. If nobody else is wanting to use it, I can at least use it better than I can forward. Okay, I have a weapon that actually will have not a negative to using because I don't have any strength.
Additionally, you can find on the person he has sort of cobbled together, well made, but cobbled together. It's the resources used to make it are not great, but it's good armor. It is actually studded leather armor he is wearing. Additionally, you are able to recover 1 large blood crystal and 2 small blood crystals.
And they say you can't get blood from a stone.
Yeah, they are kind of slick, so they're not dripping or anything. They just feel damp.
Great first roll.
Good lord.
Well, at least we got some useful stuff out of this, Kai says, unbloodying the armor.
Yeah, you gave it a few shakes. Crystals come out of it. The studs seem to have been made from pieces of iron that have been coming off of various things. Additionally, would someone like to roll me a medicine check?
Hello, I guess.
Looks at party doctor.
Something like that.
Yes, with someone,
Hmm.
not naming any names, not
multiple people
looking
roll?
at someone very much in particular.
What did you say, T-Mac?
Can multiple people roll on this sideline
Yeah.
or just one? Oh, I mean,
Yeah,
I guess I'll
this would be-
fire medicine. Well, 14 or 14. Take your pick.
I'll go with the 14.
Are you sure you don't want the 14?
Well, I'm tempted, but this guy hasn't been dead for very long.
Would it make a difference if we made it a 15?
Maybe.
JMax sticking with the guidance.
I don't really want to use my guidance.
I mean, guidance isn't retroactive, so.
Yeah, you can't retroactively do it. You have to save.
I want to save it as well in case there's something else that comes up.
But we
Additionally-
fucking always guidance.
The start of the crystal seed that was growing out of this thing was originating in this guy's arm. He doesn't look like he was dead for very long, though.
Is that like hinting that he's been alive under a crystal this entire time, or as in like the crystal has only been here a short while?
Crystal's only been here for a short while.
Okay. Less morbid. Gotcha. Rest in peace, my dude. Oh, does anyone actually know any final rites? Perhaps they should be spoken for.
Rhea knows a few, unsurprisingly. But they're mainly related to her god, so she kind of feels like it's disrespectful, almost.
Yeah, I can give him a couple of last ones. Kree doesn't actually have any religion skill, but he would know at least 1 or 2 funeral
Yep.
rites.
From mud to mud.
From trash to trash. You are now trash.
Congratulations.
We can at least tell the one others above that. Well, if anyone misses him, his body's down here. Not a pretty sight.
Something you will know, not terribly sharp crystals. None of you seem to have been stabbed or infected or anything.
Says you.
You weren't. None of them are cuts, just bludgeons.
Still bad enough.
Yeah, no, it fucking hurt.
When it came to a total of 40 damage, that still fucking hurts.
Rhea, do you want to work your Facebook mum powers on Kree, or I feel like this is worth taking with him.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're gonna have to call the big guns. We're gonna need an amethyst for this one.
Do you want guidance?
I'll
Or we already used that, I can't remember.
Not to that.
guide it. I'll guidance myself. Wait, I
Damn.
don't need to.
Hey.
Welp.
Stab you.
Hey, 15 hit points back.
And you critted, so it's doubled.
No, the double
auto crits.
It auto crits no matter what.
So that is
so
the
that
crit.
add- That 20 means nothing.
The double Tinder is if she spends 1 hour. And
Oh
10 minutes.
yes, sorry, I'm not thinking very.
Stodier, you can smell a bit of smelly smell out ahead of you.
Hmm.
Coming from directly east of you, mostly.
I see.
Oh, we did hear the big guy we were looking at stank, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So I suppose this is where we use the crystal now. Oh, crystal, whatever the fuck that thing is. Dice.
Exploration activities. Who's doing what?
Sneaky, sneaky.
Scouting.
Scouting.
Tech magic.
Perception.
Or Big B went scouting.
No, I wasn't.
Scouting.
I was. Yeah, I was.
So it's just you said sneaky, and then I think Sideline immediately said
Oh,
scouting.
right. Got it. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm.
But no, Kree did the scouting. You did the sneaking.
Ooh. Ah, okay. There's an entire thing called Follow the Expert, which
None of us are good enough to use yet.
Mhm.
hi.
Oh?
I'm
You're
an
expert?
expert in stealth.
Oh?
Yeah, Log good at hide. Log no know how many times must say this.
No, I get that. You're an expert. I'm sticking with detect magic because I might find something significant.
I'm just going to investigate things.
Is this just going to be our general setup, the same as before?
Yeah.
I
Probably.
mean, it makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was not a bad one.
How
Which
the
I
hell-
guess.
I guess for now I'll brace with a shield spell.
Okay. Just move in 30-foot increments so I can tell you if anything happens.
Oh, Tinder, you're a
So
scout.
which way do you want to go? Do you want to follow the lights towards the stink, or
It's as good a direction as
I think
any
it's
at
a
this
good
point.
idea.
Follow your nose.
no, it was basically just keep going east, yeah?
All I can tell you was that it was east. I don't know how east.
Yeah. It's certainly starting to smell like it's this way.
Maybe getting close. Oh, looks like some sludgy stuff up ahead.
Yeah, as you sort of round the corner, you can start hearing like this very interesting sound of
I wish I could unhear that.
sort of sound as you can hear occasional walking and sloshing and wet sounds up ahead.
Oh, is that
Okay.
trees up there?
Yes, those are plants. Various forms of strange bushes and things.
Okay, quick diversion to look at the trees. Cause the fuck.
Okay, as you look around, you can see various sort of dots and crystals in the ceiling. And it seems like they're putting off a sort of a gentle glow, not terribly significant. It's sort of a dim light area here. And in doing that, it seems to be just enough light that people have piled up various types of matter and mass and material to sort of make little growing beds. And in here, you can find some sort of wilty and dead and sort of barely alive plants from the seeds that people get from foods that they send down here. So you can see a few like little vines crawling up and ivies crawling up the walls, like the start of grape plants and stuff like that.
So the inmates are growing food.
You can also see various sort of composts across the ground, and there seems to be a trickle of water running across the floor, so the floor is a bit damp around here.
You said the plants look like barely alive. Is that because of the conditions down here, or does it seem to be because like something's changed?
Roll me a nature.
Oh wait, actually, I'm trained in this. I forget I'm trained in every single magic skill.
Is
Quotation
this
marks.
something
Magic.
that multiple can roll on, by any chance?
Yeah, you guys can spend 10 minutes here to investigate silently while listening to the sounds from around the corner.
I hate this.
Okay.
Can't believe you went up to me, quite literally.
Oh, yeah. And if it's a failure, I get one true piece of knowledge and one
Oh,
false.
I'm also going to roll because I was actually investigating as
You are,
my
so,
action.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mm,
about right for my luck.
yeah.
You live in the cave.
You sort of quickly parse together what's kind of going on. You run your hand across the ground and you sort of look at the moisture that's across the ground, and it's a bit acrid, like something like a toxin sort of gotten into it. Um, Apparently, the water running through here is maybe gone foul.
The lady did say that our freshwater spring had gone bad down here.
I wonder what with. Does detect magic pick up anything from the water?
No, not really. No, it just seems to have some form of
Gotcha.
thing in it.
Yes, just crystals down here. First thing I expect is crystal contamination. Oh, it's not onion making the fresh water. It's foul, is it? I hope it isn't. I don't want to have to go near it.
You can hear pacing around further down the corridor, and you can see a bit of a weird purpley light occasionally shift past the corridor.
From that northern corridor.
No, from south, the way
Oh,
they
right.
just across where the sludge was.
Right. Might as well head back that way. There seems to be someone. Oh. There seems to be someone there.
As you turn, you see Onion, and you understand why they call him Onion, as this thing on 3 legs, with a giant bulb-looking body that's mostly mouth, and then 3 tendrils, 2 of them with multiple barbs and spines across the front face of them, and the back one with 3 vertical eyes lined up in a row. It thrashes and shifts around, and as it opens and sort of makes gagging noises with its mouth, a sort of purple light comes out from the inside. It sort of stomps around. As it sees you, it quickly moves and charges you, and you flinch like, oh crap! But then you see that it can't quite fit through this corridor. It's too fat.
So,
Well,
why did we need to meet this thing again?
I don't think we did. It was just mentioned that the crystal aberrations were near it. I hate this.
Dude.
Can we leave?
Dog no like onion.
Log,
Mm-hmm.
you have a very good perception.
Yes.
Wow.
And that purple light, as it opens its mouth to like make bitey face motions at you, you see a crystal on the inside.
It got crystal in mouth. Dog see crystal in mouth.
Oh, god damn it, I'm gonna have to climb in there and get that fucking thing out, aren't I?
I mean, nothing says it has to be you. Read aura?
It's a range of 30 feet, right?
Yeah? Let me check. If it isn't, I'm not getting closer. Yes. 30
Okay.
feet.
Make me our Arcana check.
Hell yeah, boy.
Wow. Okay. Well, first, this is a lot of information in front of you that you're actually like quite impressed by it, by the fact that you can A, read it, B, what it is, that you're actually slightly distracted by the fact that you see this massive gagging creature in front of you thrashing with tentacles and trying to eat you.
Ah, yes, the purest thing to take my mind off is horror.
Yes. You see in there a very large crystal. Beyond large, I'm going to basically say this one I would call an exemplar crystal. But it's lodged within this creature's gullet. And the purplish light leads you to believe that is a very strange type of crystal that you believe is providing some form of suction void power, that it's absorbing things around it.
Including onion?
It's not able to fully absorb onion, but you can see it pulling at the various bits of meat of the inside of Onion's mouth, and it seems to be lodged within its throat.
Okay. So he's still getting suck.
So it bit off something bigger than it could chew.
But the problem is, you also realize that that crystal is not part of Onion.
Yeah.
And as you look over it, roll me an occult check. Actually, I'm going to carry over your nature, as it's pretty easy to tell. Onion looks a bit thin.
Oh, it's sapping from him.
Or it's stopping it from being able to eat itself.
Oh, also that.
I told you they're a parasite.
Oh, what?
I really don't want to have to climb in there to get it.
I mean, perhaps we can...
One of you magic-y guys have something that can, like, grab it from range?
I might. The question is whether or not all of you be fine with it. But first, I can't remember if people said this before, but did they say Onion was intelligent enough to communicate with Onion? Yeah, we just said he's a big creature. We didn't say
He's
anything about
intelligent.
him.
He's intelligent, as in he understands the situation and share cooperation they are doing. Like, it doesn't eat the humans that come up and try to give it buckets of stuff.
It's intelligent in the same way that a hungry dog is.
Yeah.
It may be a bit smarter than a dog, you'll think, but yeah, it's not. At the moment, it is very unhappy.
Okay, I have a plan.
Oh, kind plan.
How do you all feel about undead?
Yeah. Dog not fan, but what undead actually?
I can call up a spirit, probably someone who's died down here, I suppose, and ask it for help.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I'm not talking about, going back to that body and be like, you work for me now. I'm just mean temporary calling upon aid from the afterlife.
Sam will
Dog-
see
dog
Rhea
think that's cool.
tense up a lot, and he goes, "Oh yeah, talk to spirits," and just instantly upload on. She looks like she's gonna punch him for a second, and he clarifies.
Please no! I'm only on
Listen.
11 hit points.
I have 10 strength. It's not gonna hurt you. You're just talking about raising the dead as far as she knew for half a second. It spooked her, okay?
Fair. But if it could be distracted, I could try and bargain with something to go in there and grab it out from his gullet, which is probably a tad less dangerous than one of you crawling in.
I don't think we should touch it.
No. Which is why I'd rather send something already dead to go deal with it.
Yeah, but then there's the problem of transporting it.
We could find something to carry it.
We don't really have anything.
They might have a wheelbarrow above, or something of the like. Regardless, we don't necessarily need to take it out of here, we just need to get it out of Onion.
Do we?
It feels sort of bad to leave it suffering here.
It's a monstrosity. What do we care?
Not
Big
me.
crystal.
We're also using it to. We're using it to help dispose of their waste.
Oh, maybe that's why the water supply's filled. Onion can't
mean-
eat everything, so the waste has went somewhere.
Ooh. Dog no won't kill onion, okay?
No, so dear, at the end of the day, it's still a creature that is being effectively tortured by a parasitic creature that it cannot help. It can't get rid of it itself, and it's not its fault that this happened to it. And quite frankly, if you want to strike this weird amalgamation of a penitent or prison, as they want to call it, you should probably deal with the things that they abuse to begin with. I think that how they're using this creature counts as abuse. It isn't right.
In the end, that's a pretty big crystal. You do have a 1.5 year debt to pay off.
Now that much is true. I'm not here to do anything regarding any kind of morality situation, but that thing in its mouth does look damn valuable. I'll give you that.
The question is, I doubt we could just talk to it and tell it we're going to take that thing out, which means distraction. I don't know, thoughts? I could also potentially create an illusion to distract it, but that would be me pretty much
Minimally?
tapped for every day.
Alright, you know what?
Minimally, I do not want to deal with this now. Not without us having some tongs and a wheelbarrow.
squeezing closer.
It's getting a little bit more ravenous in its attempts to getting
Yeah.
through, and then like you can see the various parts of the wall crack as it's trying to force it open.
Okay, at the minimum, we shouldn't be discussing this here. I agree.
That
I mean,
That leave-
before we start leaving, Rhea is going to call out to Onion and Sylvan and go, "Hey, buddy, do you understand me at all?"
No, you don't think it does.
Okay, so you want to make sure because
Cool.
that was immediately her assumption was maybe try Sylvan.
Hold on. What was... Aklo was like the language of monsters
Dark
and shit.
Fae kind of stuff, yeah.
Sam will call it
Aklo's-
Aklo. Can you understand me, Onion?
It one of its three eyes sort of have a little bit of a flash of recognition, you think, but it's still really angry and in pain.
Okay, well now we know what language we
Um,
can talk to it in.
Sam will try this just for now. He isn't necessarily going to say things so much as try and make like soft cooing noises and stuff to try and calm down Onion, being like, shh, shh, shh. It's okay, we can help you. Shh, it's fine. We can
I
get
don't
the
make
crystal
this
from you.
noise with my face.
Fair.
You feel like it's trying to.
That hurt a lot, actually.
No.
no.
It's this warbling, distorted sound that really only Sam can understand. Of it's just saying food, pain.
Feed me Seymour.
Yeah,
God damn it.
Feed me Samor.
No!
it sort of shifts, and one of the tentacles actually like lands right in front of your feet, and you hear a spike slam into the ground and dig trenches as it's trying to pull itself forward.
All right. We're walking. We're leaving. We're walking away from the situation.
Wait, I just have one last question. There's nothing technically saying I couldn't summon undead inside its mouth, right?
Tech.
Where would the undead come from?
He's probably ate a body before.
There is enough space in Onion to summon an undead. Yes.
Like, if you wanted to even be technical about not having enough body, I could summon a crawling hand, which are still pretty strong for being baby.
In that case, then yes, you could. It would be more of a case of trying to summon it accurately enough without it being crushed to bits within its mouth.
Crawling hand is at least tiny enough, I feel. It's just a question, do we want to try this now or do we back up?
Oh, that's up to
I think
you.
it's best to give it a go.
Fuck it then.
Yeah, if you feel like it's not going to tap you too much, then feel free.
I mean, I only have really used my spell slots for healing so far, and we have a healer's kit, so I feel a bit better about doing this. Oh! Alternatively, do I think Onion has enough of a mind to be charmed?
Yes.
Let me
Onion
be
is an
smarter.
intelligent creature.
Let me be smarter and give that a go. As
And then
Sam holds up his shitty banjo and strums a little song. I can't remember what I took this from. Oh, right, it's Hosier. I need a will save.
Absolutely.
Let me just forget what spells I have. Forehead.
It's a bit ravenous, so it does have a less will save currently. You succeed.
That's a failure. Target's attitude becomes friendly towards you. If it was friendly, it becomes helpful. I doubt it was friendly before. It can't use hostile actions against you.
It stops digging trenches with its arms and clawing its way through this tunnel. It just gives you this morose, sad, groaning sound.
Sam will take a tentative few steps forward. Just in case he's afraid.
The big main tentacle on the top of its head sort of leans and lurches forward. This big suction pad on the top of it, almost as big as Sam. And its three eyes sort of blink independently as it looks at Sam, giving me this very sad eyes.
And that close Sam will say, "Shh, I'll try and help you." As you. Now, here comes the hard part, and I didn't think about this, and how the fuck am I going to get this crystal up here?
As you get closer to it, I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Fuck. I'm dead, guys. I'll see you later.
I think this is.
Hog?
Holy shit! It. By the way, as you get closer to it, its
It has a
aura has
smelly aura.
reduced, but it is absolutely foul smelling.
Yeah.
It has a diet and appetite for filth, disease, feces, mess, decay, and it smells of it.
Everyone else, as Sam kind of like pulls his shirt up over his face, just hears quietly, "Why didn't I summon the fucking undead?"
However, you do succeed, and you are not sickened,
Okay,
and you are immune to the sickened condition for 1 hour.
fuck yeah. Real question is how fucking am I going to get this crystal out? Because I'm assuming it's like in there. Wait, how big would you say it is compared to like? Is it like a football-sized crystal?
Yeah, you would say it's a bit bigger than a football. Think soccer ball.
Don't know what that is, but sure.
Football, right? Not American football. Football.
Yeah.
English football.
Okay.
So yes,
It is the size of a football.
Okay, right, yeah. That's doable, I guess.
its two
I-
main arms sort of flop onto the ground. Go.
If I die here, remember me as someone incredibly stupid. As Sam was gonna attempt to get in there and get that crystal out.
It sort of gives you this weird, confused look. Like,
know what?
why? No
B-
one's ever
before he-
done this.
Before he does that, Rhea's gonna cast Sanctuary on him because there's only a hostile action towards Onion.
I'll
It's
take it.
okay, right? Have Sanctuary, please.
Does Sam does not have medicine trained, does he?
No.
He's
Damn.
counts as trained in almost anything.
Oh,
Oh,
I-
wait, no.
For knowledge, yeah, not for
Yeah.
actual medicine. Unless you could say this is a thievery check.
It was one of the things I was going to ask for to get
Oh,
it
God.
dislodged.
Yep.
It's a worse than doing medicine, but it is something you can roll. Someone's breathing into their mic.
Sorry, turn your mic's
Sorry.
Yeah, so let me see. Medicine or thievery are my options.
Yes.
I'll take thievery. Thievery is something I can do as I guidance myself.
Make me a first before you do that. Make me
Yeah.
a diplomacy check first, because this thing doesn't want you to climb in its mouth. It's friend. He eats things.
It's okay.
Friend going in mouth means eat.
I know what I'm doing.
Doesn't want to eat friend. It sort of opens its mouth, and the various teeth sort of come apart and opens up, and there's just rows of teeth. There's various barbs on its tongue. It's lots of spikes.
Careful, careful, careful. I have shoes. I think. I have shoes.
Oh, yeah, you do, yeah.
As Sam stares at this fucking football-sized crystal, I was like, how the fuck am I gonna get this out? Probably actually taking
Yeah,
the
and
dagger
as
he
you-
got.
As you enter, you have to hold onto your glasses, as suddenly there's like this pressure from in front of you, pulling you towards the crystal. So, like, you have to push your glasses back up on your nose so they don't come off your face.
Just dig them into my skin. Lovely.
Your hair is kind of pulled forward a bit.
Sam's gonna give us one attempt before he boogies out. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at thievery, as he probably pulls out that dagger to try and like see if he can not stab fucking Onion, but like work it around the crystal as like a point of leverage. Leverage.
The
that's the
dagger
word.
came with a sheath, so yeah, you can do
Oh,
that.
yeah, hell yeah. I'll do that, and here we go. I'm gonna hero point that. Also, I don't think my adroit manipulation really counts for this.
Actually, this is one of the things that would count because it's manipulation of being very precise.
Puggies. I just need to actually roll above. Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
Is that with the guidance with it?
Yeah, that's with the guidance, I'm afraid.
Rip.
It's not bad.
Okay.
I don't suppose I get any
I'll
sort of misc bonus for using the dagger along with it. As a tool.
It allows me to say this.
Okay, I don't lose my
That's
hand.
but. Would you like to fail, or would you like to get a success bust?
I'm assuming I don't get to know what the success but is.
No.
I'll go for a success but.
You're able to wiggle and stuff like that. It's really weird getting your hand close to this crystal because it's spongy almost, and your hand kind of sinks into it. Like it's almost got like this event horizon sort of effect to it, where you kind of touch it, but the surface of the crystal is actually further in. And your
Oh,
hand
right,
kind of
like you try to touch
surface.
something underwater.
And you're able to wiggle the dagger in from behind, and you just without cutting the various bits of onion, and you're able to pull it free. But at the last moment, where you actually get it free of all of Onion's internal
Mass.
bits, it's inside of a mouth. It's wet. It's a mess. It just smells disgusting. You have to readjust your shirt again, and in the process of doing so, you drop the dagger.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine with that. Dagger's 2 silver.
Yeah.
Plus for us, hell yeah.
Additionally, you take
Oh, here we go. I'm actually fuck. Okay, never mind.
2 damage, and I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Okay. I cry every day. Eh.
I'm going to mark you with a green dot.
Okay. Oh, that didn't actually decrease my token. Oops. I should remember one.
And you sort of tumble out of Onion's face. Disgusting.
Oh, yeah,
Covered in awful.
oops.
This is the worst you felt in years. You're going to need to take a shower for a day.
Everyone just sees Sam lying on the floor with this like glazed look over his eyes. I've been through hell. I got the crystal though. Please help me.
You can't really let go of it. It's on your hand. You're just like, ugh.
Log just sort of sneaks up and grabs you by the... And sticks out his tail, actually. Grab tail.
Thank you.
And then...
Sticks crystal to tail.
Yep.
Well, I'm along.
And, yeah, Log just waddles back. Got him.
Torn, you're still glowing.
God damn it. Fucking thing.
2 problems solved. I want to die.
You did good. Log impressed.
You can see Onion sort of open his mouth and sort of feel around in the inside with his tentacles, and then go to like the sludge water filled with dreadful awful, and just start shoveling, essentially.
Well, I'm glad he's happy.
Like Onion, thinks Sam do good.
Onion also, with one of his tentacles, as you're being dragged away, he pats Sam as he leaves.
Gently, I hope.
Yes, the
friend.
Smash. His various barbs are not extended to chew on you.
I'll make sure to tell Psycho Lady that you've made a friend.
Tell that psycho lady I want to raise.
Also, let's go tell Graham about that we fixed Onion.
Well, let's finish exploring down here first.
Oh, yeah. Also, you smell, Sam. You smell bad.
Thank you, I didn't...
Oh,
Slug.
by the way, the void crystal's gone. The smell's coming back as it's no longer being sucked into the crystal. Everyone make me a fortitude save.
Oh,
Ugh.
sorry. I mean, I have a void crystal, though. Am I air freshener now?